Here are a few examples of how to find the length of the missing side in a right triangle using the Pythagorean theorem. So in this first triangle, we have a base and a height of 5 and 4. And so to find the third side, and I'm usually going to call the third side x, although you can use whatever name you want. I'm going to call this x, which is not how I usually write my x's, and I'm going to say 5 squared plus 4 squared equals x squared. This pen is not great. Then I'm going to simplify this. So this is 25, that's 16. 25 plus 16 is 41 equals x squared. So in this case, x is equal to the square root of 41. So the hypotenuse length of this right triangle is the square root of 41. And it doesn't simplify any further. Over here, we do the same thing. We call this missing side x. But now the difference is that the missing side is one of the legs, not the hypotenuse. So this triangle, and these are right, this is a right angle, this is a right angle. My equation here is going to be 5 squared plus x squared equals 8 squared. 5 squared is 25, x squared is x squared, 8 squared is 64. Solving for x squared, 64 minus 25 is going to be 39. So x squared equals 39. X is equal to the square root of 39. We don't worry about the negative square root of 39 because this is a length, it should be positive. So if the missing side is the hypotenuse, that goes by itself. If the missing side is one of the legs, that goes with the other leg, and the hypotenuse goes by itself. Same deal over here. So here, the missing side is one of the legs. So I'm going to write 5 squared plus x squared equals 7 squared. Solving here, 25 plus x squared equals 49. Subtract 25. X squared is equal to 49 minus 25 is 24. So x is going to be the square root of 24. And while that's a fine answer, it can be simplified. 24 has a factor of 4 in it, right? 24 is 4 times 6, so I could say the square root of 24 is the square root of 4 times 6. The square root of 4 is 2, so this is 2 times the square root of 6. So that's another way, a better, maybe not better, but a more simplified way of writing the answer as 2 root 6. Okay, last one here. Again, missing side, let's call something different to change it up. Let's call it, I don't know, let's call it C. So 7 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. 49 plus 25 equals c squared. And 49 plus 25 is 74. So c is going to be the square root of 74. And I don't believe the 74 has any square factors in it, so it doesn't simplify any further. All right, that's it. Those are some examples of how to find the missing side length of a right triangle using the Pythagorean theorem. Again, the assumption, of course, that this is a right triangle, so I should have drawn these little things to indicate that, yes, it is a right triangle.